Bonjour, ni hao.
Welcome back to the Gaymeboyz channel.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Tim.
And today we are going to be changing, I'm doing choreography from Golden, changing into our Halloween background. Now Tim and I haven't even talked about what our aesthetic or vibe is this year, so I don't even know what he's thinking.
No, I'm going to have to look and see what it was from last year. Luckily we have a video, which is why these are great for us.
We'll link that above and below.
Because I looked at the one when I did our living room and I made some subtle changes, but some big changes. So, yeah, I don't know how we're going to do it because we do have a lot more lounge flies this time than things. So if there's anything that is kind of newer, we might just like show in the middle of us decorating. Show like a little haul because there's a lot of things in the closet that can go in our background as well.
So come along!
Okay, so we noticed some things when we got everything put away that there was some stuff in our filming closet to haul. So first is this, which we got from Kohl's. The 4 here, we actually got last year. This was a new addition that Kohl's came out with this year, along with Stitch, but Stitch doesn't go
And on the front of Disneyland, so why would they ever do a Stitch?
Right? Oversaturation. But yeah, we wanted this to look like the opening of Disneyland, kind of like we did last year.
But now it's actually right, because last year we were just
They were missing Pluto. And then I bought this Sally Loungefly. I think this was not Etsy, what's that one called? Mercari. And she was only $40. And I really wanted a Sally backpack because if you saw our background last year, she's the only character, main character that didn't have a Loungefly. We had a Jack, we had a
Mayor,
not Oogie, but we had
the Doctor,
the dog,
Zero,
and the Doctor. Yeah, so Sally is gonna be on.
I feel there's something in the wind.
Which is funny because I bought this and then Box Lunch Cash came and I bought Sally again, but only her outfit. And then we have Jack, only his outfit. So those probably won't go in our background, maybe? I don't know yet. And then we have...
Boring. Oh, the inside print is just the cat.
Then we have 3 gym shorts.
You know what? I was looking at this one. I think, was this the first gym shore we ever got? Was the Dr. Facility Halloween?
I don't know. It was in a Magic at Your Door.
I know, but this was, I think, one of the very first, because we never got the Ursula with candy. Still waiting on that one, Magic at Your Door. But, I still love this one. This is our only Dr. Oh, so good.
This is amazing. So this is actually a gym shore of the bride. I thought it was going to be like that, the blue box, but it's actually a red box. And she looks translucent, just how on the ride. And she has her actual veil.
Hurry back.
It's called Till Death Do Us Part.
I'm dying to meet you.
Look at that ring. I love this one. I kind of want to put this one out all year, I think.
And because they did it, they made her face pretty. Oh, you know what you could do? You could do the part veil, where part of it's in front of her face looking whimsical. So
well, you usually decorate the Haunted Mansion, so that's all you. And another Haunted Mansion one, I bought this and then I realized this is kind of just them in front of the gates again.
I mean, it's just a different choreography moment.
It's fine.
This is when they're doing the Brady Bunch. We're gonna keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, dancing all through the night. It's very that.
But if they're too similar, one of them will just go out there. But there's Gus, Ezra, and Phineas. And this one's cool because it has the chain. Oh, it looks like they're having a three-way.
It looks like a human centipede.
This one's called Beware of Hitchhiking Ghosts.
Oh.
And then the final one, I thought this was so cool. So they're doing they only did this on the old lady. So this is the blue box. So a Disney showcase. But it's Sally Slater on the tightrope from the Haunted Mansion ride. This is amazing.
That's really cool they did them in 3D.
Isn't it? So I don't really want the old lady, I don't think, but I'm waiting for them to do Quicksand and Dynamite Guy, because, well, then I'll probably need all of them, but like...
Yeah, Tim, then you're just having... It's like that video we saw where they only showed 3 of the portraits.
Right? So we got this from Enchanting Unboxing. We'll link them down below, because we do have a coupon code for 15% off, I think. And then... the last thing in the haul is just this. So like, I don't know if this is gonna go in our background, but I bought this early on from Michael's because it fits figures on it. So this will probably actually go in our living room, but
Cause you could, is the top shelf tall enough for a Funko, or the bottom shelf tall enough for a Funko?
these two are, yeah.
Okay.
This,
And then you could
this
put-
one is, this one's
You
not.
could put minis on the small one then. Why don't you put
Yeah.
your Beetlejuice pops in there?
Oh, that's true. I could do that. But yeah, this was $44.99 and I got it half off. So
Oh, thank God.
I thought this was just so cool.
It is cute.
And like, as many things as we collect, we always need.
Display shelves. You know what's cute about this too is that with the windows and the thing, you actually couldn't. That's creepy. You could actually like hang it up and like have it be like something you hang as like a floating shelf too.
That's true.
That is really cute though. Alright, well, my mission is I'm gonna put the black and cobwebs on the bottom shelf. Tim and I just printed out photos of our last year's shelf, and so we're just gonna make slight adjustments. I should write this down.
Yeah,
so I
this
don't
is
forget.
last year. So I think we're going to just do, all this left side is going to be all Nightmare Before Christmas since we have so much. And then Hocus Pocus mixed with like other Disney stuff will be in this little 4 cubes. And then the bottom 3 will be all Haunted Mansion. So yay, we probably won't do a villain shelf just because we have so many things already, and plus we might just do a random villain stuff like up on these shelves that you can't really see all the time, but
I wrote it down because sometimes Tim says I don't listen when really it's just I have a bad memory.
never listens.
That's why I wrote it down.
No.
I don't know. I mean, Tim, do you think I listen?
So here we go, biatches. Okay, one more haul item is this Haunted Mansion Loungefly of the Ghost Host Girly. And this has like a cool opening, so that's the inside print is the wallpaper, but in green. It has a nice like magnetic. Then it's just her outfit. Super, super cute. So that's gonna have to be in our background. Okay, so here's our background. Starting from the top, so John did this year. And we added, like we said, the Pluto. So it looks really cool. It looks very much like Disneyland's aesthetic when you enter. Love that. And then above here, we just have a Jim Shore of Mickey Vampire, Funko of that. That is just an extra little like Ferris wheel we had. This glows in the dark, it's a sipper. And then up we just kind of have some villains things up top. All Jim Shore's, just to kind of give it that evil flair. And then this is a Maleficent shelf. So this I got from Home Goods last year, Maleficent. And then the Maleficent candy corn Jim Shore, which I bought a figure that looks very similar that you might see in our living room tour later on this year. And then this shelf is the Ichabod Crane and have this horseman. And then I had that little tree from Michael's, and then the little salt and pepper shakers. So this shelf, a little similar from last year, but a little different. So we have the sipper of Minnie, Winifred, and then the Mickey popcorn bucket. We have, that's new, the Jim Shore of Mickey in the pumpkin. And then we have a sipper Donald as a candy corn. This is also new, a Jim Shore of Dopey. And then we have some Funkos here. This one's new from this year of Donald in the devil costume. And then Mickey Acorn. This is a Hocus Pocus shelf. So I'm going left to right. We do have 3 Hocus Pocus shelves. And then all of this side is Nightmare Before Christmas. So I will show this one since it's next. We have a Hocus Pocus Loungefly. We have the additional. We have the original Funko Pops of the Sanderson sisters, and then just like little fill-ins from little village pieces from Michael's. That is a mystery mini of Winifred when she is in her stone. This is a Jim Shore of the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. So this one was in our living room last year. And then we have the black flame candle in the back with Binks. So I'm actually going to show the rest of the Hocus Pocus since I'm here. And then this is the Mary Loungefly of her outfit. Winifred's boot back there. You have the Spirit Halloween exclusive of the Funko Pop sisters with the cauldron. You have Danny's Funko. You have Billy's Funko. And then this was from Target this year, this little potion bottle I thought fit really good. It does light up too. And then I just kind of filled it in with little graves. And then I put a spell on use there. The last Hocus Pocus shelf. So you have Book. And then the little Funko Pop of Binks. Also a Loungefly of Binks. His eyes do glow, so we might do that in some videos. This cauldron popcorn bucket is actually not Hocus Pocus, but it kind of fits, so I put it there. We have another Binks back there. And then we have the 3 Funko Pop minis of the sisters from Five Below this year. And then going over, so this is kind of just a random shelf. So we have this Halloween Town, and then this is the Stitch Ghost Loungefly. We always like to do this with trees, so we have all of our Halloween-esque keychains on this tree. So like Hocus Pocus, Night Before Christmas, Haunted Mansion are on there. You have a Buzz Lightyear one, which he's a bat. You can't really see because it's black. And then Stitch. And then we have some Funkos. So Sully and Woody. We have 2 Stitch Jim Shores. And then these, we have 3 Haunted Mansion shelves. So we have 2 of the Hitchhiking Ghost, Jim Shores. So the first one on the right is the one where they're in front of the gate. The second one glows in the dark, and it is new from this year. And then we have the Gay Mummy, the Victor, whatever his name is, the opera singer, one of the Hitchhiking Ghosts, another mummy, same mummy but a Funko. And then this is, we got this from Beth a couple years ago when we did box swap still. And then moving over, this one is, so in the back you have the clock, and then there's the Funko Pop of the piano guy. There's a little candelabra right there. This one is the brand new Jim Shore of the bride. And then this was a new ornament this year. It glows in the dark, or it lights up actually. And then we have the busts here. This was from Spirit Halloween last year. We love that. And then I actually painted these coffins black. And then you have the Funko Pop of Constance. You have the Jim Shore of Madame Leota. And then there's the Madame Leota Funko Pop. And then this shelf is the last Haunted Mansion shelf. So that's the new Loungefly from this year, Ghost Host. And then we have her Funko right there. You have the gargoyle little candle holder things. And then the Dynamite guy. We have Sally Slater, which that's actually a Jim Shore adjacent. So that's Disney Traditions, the blue box one. I love that so much. And then we have the old lady. It's interesting that they didn't make a Sally Funko. They made the other two portraits, but they never made her or the three guys, the quicksand ones. So there's the caretaker, a dune buggy, and then this is a new ornament from this year on Shop Disney of the clock. And then we do have all the spider webs on the bottom. Since we didn't have enough to fill all of these shelves, and like you can't really see the bottom shelf, so we didn't really want to put time into that. So this first Nightmare Before Christmas section is kind of like the mayor. You see how the Loungefly is lenticular. He goes from sad to happy. And then there's his Funko. It also switches from happy to sad. There's a Jack Skellington Funko Pop, some little graves. That's a Jim Shore of the mayor driving with Sally. Jack's in it, lock, shock, and barrel. These cauldrons are actually really cool because they're actually from Base and Bath Bombs. And then like once the bath bomb's out, you could use them. In the back you have a Jim Shore of Jack on the grave, and then the candle, which switch sides, so you have Halloween and then the other side is actually Christmas. This shelf is Dr. Finkelstein, so you have his not Jim Shore. You have the Funko Pop, which closes so you don't see his brain, and then the Loungefly, which actually, if you unbutton that, you'll see his brain as well. This was like a Target thing from a couple of years ago. It just fits perfect with Dr. Finkelstein because he's always making some things. And then the pumpkin from Spirit Halloween. This shelf is kind of a random one. So you have the Jim Shore of pretty much all the cast members. There's Scary Teddy, Oogie Boogie with his bugs, a little mini figure of Oogie Boogie, his regular Funko Pop, and then these two Jim Shores are from last year of Sally and Jack. And then this is a Zero shelf, so you have the new Zero Loungefly that's sparkly and sequin, and then you have the little Zero popcorn bucket from a few years ago. It does light up as well. And then there's some Jim Shores there and Funko Pops. And then you have the Jack Skellington shelf with his sequin Loungefly, a couple Funko Pops of him, and then the pumpkin. And then this is the Sally shelf. So I put that Funko in the back just because it is Sally. I know it's Jack and Sally, but it just fit good there. And then there is Sally with Cat Jim Shore. You have the Funko version, pumpkin, Sally collecting her little frog's breath and things. And then that's from Kid Robot, or not Kid Robot. I forget what the name of those are, but these all look like little knitted dolls. There's a Sally Loungefly, and then another one of those Target little potion bottles. And I think that is everything from the background. I'll give you a closer look. And the look will change once we have like the little lighting on and can change what the lighting looks like. And it might also, again, change with, see there's some green, like if we get stuff and continue to fill in. So yeah, that is our background. Let us know what you think down below and what your favorite section is, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.